What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you're new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, stop everything that you're doing right now. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you could be notified every time I drop a video. Join the family, I appreciate it. But Dax dropped a track called Depression with an official music video. So you already know, anytime Dax drops a track like this, it's going to have substance, it's going to have meaning, and it's going to really dig deep. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Dax, Depression. Let's see how this one is. His last one. Hey, his last track, Dear Alcohol, was a very good track. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll drop it at the end of this video. I can only imagine what this is about. Something tells me it's gonna be just as good.
I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help, but I pushed all them away. I took the cards they dealt, and there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days. Sometimes I sit and I reminisce about the good times. Wish I could get those back. I keep on running.
So I see that he's submerged in water like his previous music video that he released for Dear Alcohol. Meaning just like he's flooded with all these emotions and he feels submerged and he's trying to continuously take himself out of that rut that he, constantly deals with in his headspace. So he's kind of got that same kind of feeling in this music video. Let's see how it continues.
I reminisce about the good times. Wish I could get those back. I keep on running these races that go in my mind, and they go on these tracks. I'm not ready to erase all my memories. I fight depression and I let it get the best of me. Now there's nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Look around, there's liquor bottles all on the floor, filling up the space inside my heart and my home, drowning out these thoughts until they leave me alone.
Yeah.
I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help, but I pushed all them away. I took the cards they dealt, and there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days. These thoughts are draining all my energy. I try to tell them to God, they said I'm going insane, and then they...
Okay, so it's happened 3 times already, and I didn't know how it kind of correlated to the video. You can see every time Dax tries to leave his house, something stops him. For example, the lady with the dog. The dog started barking at him. He went back inside. He went to go in his car. They were doing construction in his driveway, meaning like, hey, listen, we're doing this. You can't leave just yet. And now he goes back inside. And now over here, he's trying to leave his house, and the mailman is delivering something to his door. And I don't know exactly what it was, but
these thoughts are draining all my energy. I try to...
Do you have depression? Therapy. Okay. So what I feel like he means by all this, symbolizing how he's always constantly trying to leave and something brings him back in. How I see it is he's in his own headspace and he's constantly trying to get out of his own headspace, like get out of his negativity, get out of his, bad thoughts, his depression. And every time he tries and he feels like he's, progressing and getting out of his own headspace, something pulls him back in. So, for example, mailman says, hey, you're not leaving, take this. The lady with the dog, hey, I know you were about to leave your headspace and get feel better and get comfortable. Hey, no, I'm going to keep you back and I'm going to push you back inside your house. Meaning there's always obstacles that he runs into as he's getting better and as he's getting out of his headspace to become better, something pulls him back in. He gets in his rut again. He gets depressed again, and it goes back to full circle. And so now this mailman is giving him a flyer saying, "Do you have depression?" So I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but we're gonna check it out.
Tell them the guy, they said I'm going insane, and then they recommended therapy.
Try therapy.
And I go and talk to a man who's getting paid to explain. He started saying that the chemical imbalance is the reason that my brain ain't connecting to accomplishments associated with moving on in life and past the things that my heart cannot contain. So the happiness won't sustain. And he read me my
Wait. Right here. Let's run that back real quick.
And I go and talk
right
to
here.
A man who's getting paid to explain.
So he's basically talking to a therapist. Yo, this is crazy because this is really how it is. Oh, you're depressed? Go talk to a therapist. And then the therapist is going to just tell you what you already know. Oh, you're battling, you have a chemical imbalance in your brain. That's why you're feeling this type of way. Here's medication to take, I don't know, once a day, 2 times a day. It'll make you feel a little bit better. And that's what they do. That's literally what they do. That they give you medicine to make you feel better, but all it really does is just mask your issues because there's no way you get better from that. You're just masking your issues to the point where it's just like I said earlier, it's a revolving door. You're going to continue to go through it. Crazy.
Tell them the guy, they said I'm going insane.
Crazy, but
and
true.
They recommended therapy.
Right here.
And I go and talk to a man who's getting paid to explain. He started saying that the chemical imbalance is the reason that my brain ain't connecting to accomplishments associated with moving on in life and past the things that my heart cannot contain. So the happiness won't sustain. And he read me my options. He said, here goes a pill, only take 2 eat a meal, and it'll numb how I feel.
See? He's saying here, take these pills. It's going to numb how you feel. All it's going to do is mask your issues, and you're never going to get better. So what's the point? What's the point? And he takes it.
I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain.
You know what I feel like this is? It's like there's so many people watching him do everything. Like he's on camera. It's basically they're watching his every move. And I feel like it's the system. These people that are watching him daily via cameras. Obviously, it's not in real life cameras, but it's like the system watching you at all times saying, yo, this person's depressed. Might need therapy. Let's give him pills. Let's mask his issues. He'll never get better. He'll continue to come back and get pills. Pharmaceuticals going to sell more pills. And it's just making the higher power more money.
I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need
and they keep doing things, you see,
but I pushed up
to benefit the higher power.
I took the cards they did.
Wow.
And there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days. Should I drown all these thoughts or should I leave them to float? I've got all of my flaws living inside of this boat. I've been anchored in pain, the weight is making me choke. It's getting harder to breathe, it's pulling right at my throat. I've been hoping for change but don't know how to restart. They say you ain't a man when you exposing your heart. Then they say you insane until it tears you apart. And then it cuts you so deep and they can tell by the scars. We can only see change when we accept who we are. Try to run from the shame and you won't never get far. Don't you bottle the pain and live your life in the dark. You're meant to break from those chains and shine as bright as a star. Don't you ever tell yourself that your depression is the reason you won't make it, or that happiness is not in your cards. With our God, you can beat all the odds. Keep your faith and you'll never be lost. And say, I can't find myself.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The obstacles are back in his life. And he's basically saying, you need to continue to push through these obstacles. And he even said, no matter what gets thrown your way, don't ever think that happiness is not in your cards. Meaning, no matter what you're going through, no matter what issues are thrown on your plate, continue to push, continue to push past these obstacles, because at the end of the tunnel, there's happiness, there's success, don't ever think that your life is just going to be this way for the remainder of your years. He's saying push through it. And then obviously the video is basically showing him push through his obstacles. And then he gets on a boat. And then those higher powers, so to speak, is seeing everything that's happening, saying, oh my God, he's pushing through these obstacles. We need to figure this out. And then they change like the weather on the boat. And then now he's like dealing with currents and rain and thunder. Yo, that's
pain,
insane.
the weight is making me choke.
That's
it's getting
insane.
harder to breathe. It's pulling right at my throat. I've been hoping for change, but don't know
How
how
crazy
to
is that,
restart.
though?
They say you ain't a
It's
man
the
when
truth.
you exposing your heart. Then they say you insane until it tears you apart. And then
Damn.
it cuts you so deep, and they
Look.
can tell by the scars.
Right here.
We can only see change when we accept who we are. Try to run from the shame, and you won't never get far. Don't you bottle the pain and live your life in the dark. You're meant to break from those chains and shine as bright as a star. Don't you ever tell yourself that your depression is the reason you won't make it, or that happiness is not in your
Facts.
cards. With our God, you can beat all
Keep
the
pushing.
odds. Keep your faith and you'll never be lost. And say, I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help. But I pushed off them away. I took the cards they dealt, and there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself,
He now sees the brighter days.
I just pray for brighter days.
Yup. He now sees the brighter days. He pushed through everything, all his obstacles. It seems like he just noticed everything was like a setup. Like it wasn't real life. He was in like this kind of demo, so to speak. Interesting. Okay. Obviously, that was a very heartfelt track talking about real issues everyone goes through. And as well as always, Dax continues to shed light on situations that people go through on the daily. And I'm sure exactly what that video was showing and depicting, I've personally gone through that. When I stay inside my house in a closed space, I'm an extrovert. So when I stay in a closed space in my house for too long of a period of time, day after day, night after night, I even get in my own head. It gets to me. It gets to me to the point where I'm like, I get anxiety and I'm like, what is going on? I don't know what else to do. It literally gets better by you just moving, getting out, seeing sunlight, being outdoors, seeing other people. It's the chemical in your brain that just allows you to be like, okay, what I'm doing right now is making me better. And that's exactly what happened to me. Staying inside those four walls, it eats you alive little by little. If you guys have ever been through that kind of situation, let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. But also, let me know what you think of the overall video. Drop a comment in the comment section below as well. But if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop a video. Join the family. I appreciate it. As always, be safe. Enjoy your life. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.